Online gambling has become a massive industry the past couple of years, and anywhere you look, you're constantly berated by ads for online casinos or sports betting websites. What's crazy is that in most states in the US, online gambling isn't even legal. But these corporations are able to legally operate by presenting themselves as an online social or sweepstakes casino. These casinos claim to offer a free-to-play style by giving you the option to use two different currencies. One is usually called gold coins, which holds no real money value, and the other is sweeps coins, which is supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio to the US dollar. These websites say that technically you can't purchase sweeps coins, but they are instead awarded in promotions and as a free add-on for gold coin purchases. And that's why on most of these websites they say you obtain and not buy sweeps coins.
Give us your ticket, and we're going to give you the teddy bear.
Why would I want a teddy bear?
Because then we're going to buy the teddy bear back.
But I said I don't want a teddy bear.
Just give me your ticket. Wow, that is a nice teddy bear. I'd like to buy that from you.
I don't think you got it.
This may sound really enticing if you're located in one of the states where gambling or online gambling isn't technically legal, especially considering that most of these sites claim to give you a sign-up bonus that will sometimes be 4 times your initial purchase. But these sweepstakes or social casinos are not safe to play on and seem to be unregulated. In order to play on these websites, you're going to have to give them all of your personal information. Your birthday, your address, your phone number, your social security number, your banking information. And then, if you want to withdraw, you have to send them a front and back picture of not only your ID, but your debit card as well. And to have all of this information stored, who knows where, considering most of these websites are hosted outside of the United States. The main website that I'm going to talk about in this video is NoLimitCoins. NoLimitCoins is owned by A1 Development LLC, which owns 5 other sweepstakes casinos. They claim to be a technology-driven entertainment company, combining creativity and modern solutions to design and publish world-class free-to-play games and applications. They are also claimed to be out of either Wyoming or Idaho and started business in 2019. NoLimitCoins seems to operate like any other sweeps or social casino, but where they differ is in their daily free play or free coins. They essentially give you sweeps coins or free plays for a specific slot. This could give you anywhere from like 5 to 10 spins. Now on most websites, whatever you win from the sweeps coins or free plays, you'll have that full amount added to your balance. But not on NoLimitCoins or any of the sites owned by A1 Development LLC. Instead, if you win anything from these sweeps coins through your free plays, you will only be awarded a very small percentage of the winning, and this comes directly from NoLimitCoins terms.
Unless expressly stated otherwise in the applicable promotion, the sponsor may impose, vary, or remove a maximum aggregate winnings amount applicable to free plays. Any winnings that exceed this maximum aggregate winnings amount will not be credited to the participant's balance.
Now, this essentially means that if you were to win big on one of these free plays, you would only receive a very small amount added to your balance. But NoLimitCoins has this open to the public for you to read before you play. So if you decide to do this, you understand the risk. You could win a massive jackpot of like $20,000, and they could basically give you like $25. And again, this rule is stated in the terms for everyone to see. But here's where it gets really interesting. This morning from the free sweeps coins, not the free spins, I was able to get a bonus on a game and win around like $135. The full amount was added to my balance, which means I should be able to withdraw the full amount based on the terms. But after the first withdrawal attempt, NoLimitCoins canceled the withdrawal and asked for a front and back picture of my debit card. No big deal. I send them the information and then instantly request the withdrawal of $130 again. Almost instantly, the withdrawal is approved. But when I check my email, it shows that they changed the withdrawal amount from $130 to $25. Weird. So I reply to the email informing them that they got the withdrawal amount incorrect. And this is when I realized that something way more nefarious was going on. Instead of changing the withdrawal to the correct amount, the support representative for NoLimitCoins proceeds to tell me that I won the $130 from free play levels, which is untrue. If the $130 was won from free plays based on their own terms, the full $135 would have never been added to my balance. Only a very small portion would have. The support rep then goes on to say,
as outlined in Rule 5.7, players who accumulate super coins via free activities, such as free plays or on the wheels, are eligible to redeem only $25 of their total winnings. This rule applies exclusively to winnings earned through free super coins granted by the site.
but wait, we just looked at the terms, and there was no 5.7. I reply back, this is untrue. The coins were not won using free plays. The amount given to me was played through, and then after I played through, I won the $130. You also do not have a Rule 5.7, as I have looked, and your rules stop for 5 at 5.3.4. And by Rule 5.3.3 of your terms, if I was not supposed to win that amount, then the amount would have never been added to my balance to be eligible for withdrawal. Now, this is when the support rep sends me one of the sketchiest things that I think I have ever seen. It is a completely different terms of service that you're not even able to look at or even navigate to unless a support rep sends you the link. And it appears that the link is a one-time use that you have to be logged in to see. Inside of the separate terms of service, you were then told that no matter what, if you did not pay to get the initial sweeps coins, you will not be able to withdraw more than $25. And you're not even able to withdraw $25. This means that if you were to win a massive amount of money, let's say like $100,000, something outrageous, they would only give you $25. How crazy is that? I reply back, asking for my account to be closed and all of my information to be removed. I also informed them that I will be getting into contact with my bank to request a refund for the funds that I spent on their website, since they had broken my trust, and I refuse to participate in a system that I can't trust. And just listen to this response.
I completely understand how you feel. It can be disheartening when things don't turn out as hoped, especially when you dedicate so much time and energy to something as exciting and dynamic as these types of games. However, these are part of our rules, which were accepted during the account registration process. I can proceed with closing your account. However, please note that it will be permanent and cannot be restored when closed. Creating new accounts will also not be permitted.
This is pretty much where the conversation with this support rep ended. And I did ask for verification that my information was removed from the website, but the support rep just decided to ignore me. Not even 20 minutes later, I checked my phone to see that they processed a refund. I didn't even get a chance to get in contact with my bank before they had closed my account and refunded the initial amounts I spent when signing up. I have never had a company that is doing everything legit just send me a refund from the threat of contacting my bank about the situation. And this is not an isolated issue. If you go to the bbb.org and look for A1 Development LLC, you will see that they are not an accredited business, which a lot of businesses aren't. They also have a BBB rating of F with 53 complaints unresponded, all detailing the same situation or worse.